Welcome to the Fannattics Show Live, where we talk about anything and everything Magic fan related, not affiliated, on quest to our team's first ever NBA championship. And now to introduce your host of the stream, from Orlando, Florida, y'all know him best, Hollywood!
And y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Shot in the heart is what we is right now. Because why did we lose? Why did we just start to break everything? First off, you know what? We gotta talk about it. And I don't even know. Because this is tough. This is a tough one right here. Magic fans. Oh, that's all I want to do. I just want to, I want to break this shit. I want to break the setup, bro. Break the setup. That's what this, there's going to be a point in time, bro. I'm already knowing where this channel is going to be pretty successful, and we going to have the resources to do so. I'm going to have a rage room for when the Magic lose these types of games. I'm already knowing. I'm going to have a little setup. I'm going to have a little spot where when these games... Magic fans, what happened? What happened? We was doing so good. We was playing so well. Oh, man, it should be a 4-game win streak. We should be playing the song. I should be out of breath by right now because I spammed the song so many times. But instead, we about to dive into how the Magic collapsed and how, regardless of a 35-10-4, Anthony Davis's return, giving 15-7-2, and will always be remembered by the Mavericks taking the W. Now, Magic fans, box score, Jaden Hardy went crazy. He went 5 for 5. He missed at the end of the game. 7 for 12. 5 for 5 from 3 most of the game. 5 for 6 because he missed one at the end. 3 for 4 from free throw. 22 points. It's always the Jaden Hardys. It's always, and I mean this from 2015. I don't even mean this season. I remember we would play the Knicks, for example, and just a random player like a Kevin Knox, 45. Is an exaggeration, but I'm just saying you play the Indiana Pacers, and no, Paul George wouldn't go crazy, Roy Hibbert wouldn't go crazy, Lance Stevenson would drop 45, and it's why are these players who are the bench? And I just always remember, I think it was either LeBron, I swear it was LeBron. It's a LeBron quote that when we play teams like Orlando, Charlotte, for example, so on and so forth, the teams on the bottom end of the standings, I'm not going to care to go crazy. I'll rather save that for when we play the marquee games. I'll let the dudes like the Austin Reeves, for example, go crazy. Come on, we got to stop this. Jaden Hardy should not have over 20 points on our head. 14, 2, and 6 for Brandon Williams. Max Christie, 12, 3, and 2. 15, 7, and 2 from AD. And then Clay, 12, and 4. Franz over 20, which is great because 29 and 2 and Paolo having 35, 10, and 4 is phenomenal. Now I get it. Franz in the first quarters in terms of 1, 2, and 3 was the sleeping Charizard, in words of Guru on X. He was slacking, I get it. And then 8 for 21 isn't the best stat line. But, and of course we got to highlight the 0 for 5 and 1 for 5 from both Paolo and Franz. Not just one, not just the other, both of them. But at least Paolo gave us one. Franz was good with that. 0 for 5, not good. Again, a Wendell Carter Jr. shooting more than 3 3-pointers. Not good at all. 1 for 5. Corey Joseph, the veteran. He has the most of the entire team. How many does he have? 2 for 5. That's phenomenal. And then we have an Anthony Black, 1 for 4. Caleb Houston, 0 for 0 for 1. Jonathan Isaac and Tristan Da Silva, 0 for 1, 0 for 2. Magic fans, this is tough. This is tough to see because this is one of those games that really could have helped the standings. This is one of those games that we're going to think about when it's a clawing at the end of this season, because that's what it's gonna be, Magic fans. If you don't know the way, I'm gonna see if Google has a different, because the way, like, I like their layout of how the game is presented as opposed to how Google's is, but I want to see if Google has the schedule better laid out, because yeah, okay, they do. Because I don't know why Microsoft, them boys have it like doubled up. And I'm like, I be getting confused. So, we have the Kings obviously tomorrow, right? It's like I'm in class. Presentation. Kings, then we have the Clippers, right? Cool. Two great West Coast teams. Keep in mind, Magic fans, you go to the standings. We are right there with Atlanta. Keep in mind, we've played one more game than Atlanta. But we also, if you haven't realized, play Atlanta not only once, but twice. So, at the end of this season, it's going to come down to the wire. We're going to play a Boston Celtics team the day before my birthday, Wednesday, April 9th at 7 p.m. in Orlando. And if it wasn't a Wednesday, I'd probably be at that game. But since it's a Wednesday, I'm probably not going to be at that game. Celtics Magic, they're the second seed. They're probably gonna be who we're gonna play in the playoffs, if we're being completely frank, because I think we're gonna get the 7th seed. I'm almost confident we're gonna, if not get the 6th seed, get the 7th seed. But those two hot games are gonna be big. These 4 games that we got coming up, because that Pacers game, I'm gonna talk about it at the end, because that's a sleeper. Pacers got a great position going for them. Celtics, of course, they don't want to lose 2nd seed. Those 2 games are going to matter. Really, the 4 bottom games, if we're being completely frank, are going to matter a lot. Now, these top 4, which are 4 out of 8 games left in the season. Can you believe that? Feels like just yesterday we were doing our first stream, and this is my first rookie year, and I know I started a month late because, and it's funny, it's like I got injured. I remember my PC setup, like, oh man, I'll do a story time about that. That'll be like my end of year wrap. I'll definitely do a video or a stream just highlighting my favorite points of the year, so on and so forth. But man, just thinking about how we have 8 games left, right? We should have won this Mavericks game. We should be 7th seed already. But you know what? It really is what it is. We have 8 games left. We are 5 games away from the Bucks 6th seed. The Bucks play the Knicks. That's a no. The Bucks play the Hawks. I hope that's a W by the Hawks. So that way, Bucks go down, Hawks stay up. We're not lose. I hope we just gotta win. We gotta win. They lose to the Suns. Hopefully, they lose to the Sixers. The Heat. I don't like the Heat, but if it's benefiting us, why not? The Pelicans. That's a dub. The Timberwolves. Who knows? Pelicans again, that's a dub. And in that Pistons game, they probably splitting. So at the end of the day, all of these games are going to come down to it, because I think, honestly, Magic fans, we have a long way to go to this season, and these 8 games are going. See how they got it doubled up? I really don't like that. But these games are going to come down to the wire. We should have won that Mavericks game. We really should have. There's no reason why. And then let me first say, before we log off, because it's already 8:34, the fact that KCP got 0 points, 4 rebounds, and 0 assists. KCP having 0 points, that's terrible. 12, 5, and 1 from Wendell. That's decent. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to stake him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be having Wendell Carter Jr. Put him on a stake. Like, it's like, bro, honestly, relax. He did all right this game. The 1 for 4 threes, that's what I'm not really rocking with. I wish it was 1 for 2, 1 for 3. But, I mean, obviously more. But instead of 1 for 4, I wish he would have taken a couple shots less. But, again, if you want to take that 4 because you think you're on fire, cool. 12, 5, and 1 isn't bad when we got a Franz and we got a Paolo going 35, 10, and 4 with 29 and 2. Now, Anthony Black, 14-3-3. The kid is going crazy. The kid, Anthony Black, is doing stuff we haven't seen him do ever, in terms of he's now getting playing time. He's now getting the looks. He's now getting the opportunity. He's always asked for it. We've always preached for it. The fact that he's getting the minutes now and he's able to, again, these are stretches though, Magic fans. We all know this because Cole Anthony goes on these stretches and then now y'all want to trade him all of a sudden. But it's like, yes, Cole might not be right now, but he was on that Anthony Black type of level not too long ago. I'm glad that Anthony Black is able to step up. I'm loving it. I feel like McDonald's because Anthony Black, it's literally every time he's on the floor, the way he plays. I don't want to trade Anthony Black. I want to keep Anthony Black, and he's so young. So it's like if we can develop an Anthony Black as one of those guards, and he has a 3-point shot. Yeah, he went 1 for 4, but hey, it really is what it is. Our starting center also went 1 for 4, and our star went 1 for 5. And guess what? Franz went 0 for 5. So you know what? Look at that and take it with a grain of salt because Anthony Black, I think, has been playing phenomenal. Stanley Swanson on Twitter, y'all follow him. He tweeted, he was like, man, don't be shocked. I better not hear no complaining when AB is a starter next season. And I completely agree with that statement. Anthony Black definitely deserves starting minutes, but I really honestly understand why bringing him off the bench is so great. Yes, okay, the pride in being a starter is great. But game plan wise, if they cannot stop you on the bench as the 6th man, why not be our Jamal Crawford? And we all know you're a starter. We all know you can start on any team. But be the 6th man that comes in and wins 6th man of the year every single year because you're just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Being in consideration every single year, if not winning, because you're going crazy. At the end of the day, if we're winning games and you're doing your job, I don't see what's wrong with that. You're able to give us what you're giving us right now on a bad night. Bad in terms of 1 for 4, because the 5 for 10 isn't that bad. 3 for 3 from the free throw, not that bad. And our guys have been hitting their free throws, so they get 1 boom. Because I get it, it's a loss. We don't like doing booms and losses, but hey, at the end of the day, the man's going crazy. Anthony Black, I gotta give it to you. Goga Batadze, 3-5-2, 1 for 2. I get it. I want definitely more from a Goga, but hey, 5 rebounds, 18 minutes, doing great. Jonathan Isaac, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Again, 4 rebounds in 6 minutes. Now, Tristan Silva, 0 for 4, 0 for 2 from 3. I need some more from my dog. I know he got it, though. I know he got it in the bag. Like, he's shown spurts, and I don't want to give up my faith in him because I know the season's ending, and my rookie's not going to be my rookie no more, but that's my dog, bro. That's my dog, and I think he's finna come out. He finna come out, and he finna start shooting. He finna get more consistent with it, like an Anthony Black. Remember what y'all was saying about Anthony Black last season, and now look at him now. So, all I'm going to say, let's keep this squad rolling. 8 games left. Let's put Dallas behind us. Let's focus on the game that we have ahead of us, which is against the Sacramento Kings. Magic fans, y'all already know, if you can go to the game, go to the game because, man, we got to enjoy them while we have them because the season is almost up. And now we got the off season, and that's when it's going to get crazy. Possible rebrand? Who knows? And if there is a rebrand, that's going to be insane because that's a whole nother thing we have to talk about and a whole nother thing that, like, the fan base, the team itself, we got something cooking. And that's not even talking about the free agents and all the trades that we're praying that we make and that we should make. But hey, y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Positive mindset of the day. Even if the going gets tough, remember, you just got to thug it out sometimes. It's called sacrifice for a reason. And if you want something so bad, you should be able to wait years for it. You should be able to just work on yourself. And if you really want it, wait. It's quite simple as that. Y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and like always, that's a wrap, baby. Oof. See, that's what happens when we lose against Dallas, a game that we should have won. That always happens. See, we have clipboard malfunctions every single time that it's a crazy loss, and that literally just confirms the saying all along. Y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and like always, that's a wrap. Hollywood, and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.